Let's bring our man in the know-know, Max Keiser as well, financial analyst and host of the Kaiser Report here on RT, joins us live from New York City. Very good to see you, Max. Well, the deal reached by the US lawmakers could still fall through in the vote in Congress in the coming hours. How big a risk is that happening, though, at the 11th hour?
Well, all of the proposals on the table add debt. And that's the basic underlying theme. The U.S. Treasury bond market will be downgraded. It will no longer carry the AAA rating no matter what they decide. And this is exactly what Wall Street banks want. You don't make much money trading AAA rated U.S. government debt. The spreads are very tight, and there's not much money to be made. Traders on Wall Street, what I call the 9/11 crybabies, like Jamie Dimon or Lloyd Blankfein, they want the U.S. debt downgraded to, if they can, junk status, because you can make a lot more money trading junk. The spreads are huge, more volatility, more money for Blankfein and Dimon, the 9/11 crybabies, who for 10 years have been getting all of the money they've extorted from government, whether it's Hank Paulson back in 2008, or now Barack Obama, who's just a puppet of Wall Street, extorting once again for free handouts, free money, again, for the too big to fail banks. And this is going the way of all these other countries we've seen where they've downgraded the debt. Great for bankers, great for fees, great for Christmas bonuses this year for the kids, but unfortunately horrible for anyone living in these countries.
Well, sort of cut to the chase, Max, what you're saying is all of this is orchestrated.
Well, it's in their best interest. In other words, most of the economy in America, over 50% of the economy, is tied to investment banking and Wall Street trading. So they control the GDP. For them to continue to make money, they need to look for new business, new revenues. Turning America's AAA rating to junk will make them many, many billions of dollars in fees. It's just simple economics and simple business. Just follow the money.
But if everyone can see that it's just piling debt onto debt, how are the American public behind the scenes dealing with this?
Well, the American public is having their worth decimated by Wall Street banks. JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are to America's middle class what Buffalo Bill was to the Buffalo population in America. They're interested in wiping them out.
The Democrats say, let's look at the politics of it, on the face of it anyway, made the biggest concessions to reach this deal. Crucially, it doesn't involve tax hikes, for now at least. The Republican House Speaker told his party that nothing in the agreement, quote, violates our principles. Now, does that mean that the Republicans are just better at brinkmanship, or do they just have more clout when it counts?
It's foolish to think of this in terms of Republicans versus Democrats. This is about, as I've been saying, savers versus speculators. Speculators want interest rates at 0%, and they want U.S. Treasury bonds at junk. Savers, who are not getting any return on their investments because interest rates are zero, are buying gold, which is about to hit another new all-time high today, hitting new all-time highs in currencies around the world. They're buying silver. That's what the silver vigilantes are doing, because they realize that the American kleptocracy and the folks on Wall Street have the American public by the jugular, and they're going to keep squeezing until they end up putting another 50 or 60 million of people permanently into poverty and just destroy this economy for the purpose of making a quick buck. These people are financial terrorists. They're the 9/11 crybaby crew, which includes Blankfein and Dimon. And what Barack Obama needs to do, if he were working in the interest of the people, would be to nationalize JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs immediately, fire these crooks, and start all over again, because you've got a predatory monopolist down there on Wall Street who's interested in wiping out the middle class for a quick buck, and that is tyranny.
All right, I mean, I'm taking away everything you're saying there, Max. I want your comments as well, and on the face of it, of what you think about President Obama and what he said about all this. He said that we will not face this kind of crisis in 6 months or 8 months or 12 months if this goes through. What do you think about that?
I think he's smoking his own belly button lint, and he's getting high on his own delusions. If he thinks this is going away anytime soon, he's mistaken.
What a beautiful phrase. What a word master you are. Sir Max Keiser, financial analyst and host, of course, of the Kaiser Report here on RT. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you.